this huge desire to become a stunt coordinator. I want to be an action director. I have these dreams. I wake up in the middle of the night having directed Bad Boys, not as a director but as an action coordinator. I see the Quantum of Solace, and I want to be the person who's directed that fight, the parkour fight. I want to be the guy who tells Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan how to kick. It's my dream.
Some strange thing happening. So you pan with the FBI guy, you see they're talking, and they're referring to something behind you.
There's a spot and there's a sequence in UCLA which is completely directed by Shah Rukh. A lot of guns, a lot of Secret Service agents, and I'm lost in that zone. I don't know anything about that kind of shot taking and compositions. I'm like, you take over.
Happening in the back, you see some activity and very sharply it's pulled to foreground.
This guy reaches in the back. Keep moving. Yeah.
Superb.
Good. That's a cut.
I want some height and get up to top. A little to the, like if you, this is how he showed me a bit of that.
Yeah, God has given me everything, but whenever He gives me a chance to do action, He gives me a chance to do action in a film which is the most wimpy, sweet, lovable, extremely naive and innocent film. So I do the action for films in which there is no action.
And he does a great job. In Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, he directed the basketball sequence. In Kabhi Alvida, all the little football matches were done by him. So he pretty much takes over whenever I feel inadept to kind of handle that.
Action! Go!
And what you saw in my head while I was directing it was actually Avatar and Abyss and True Lies. You know, that's what I was doing. Actually, it was just a sequence of, you know, some little miscommunication that happens there. But I directed like that.
And he's done a superb job as usual. He's a good action director.
So we'll do the limousine coming in. We'll avoid the crowds.
Shah Rukh is lying on the ground. Apparently, he's been taken down by the cops, and his face is this side. He's looking at us, and he's still directing.
Looking into the camera, you can just maybe just pan to the hands over.
You can only see his left. So I'm having to keep a straight face because this man is lying dead, and he's directing from this side. So I'm like bursting out.
Every film that I do, I don't want my title, my name in the titles as an actor. I want it as a guy who did the thrillers.
We'll use this also. Just before the time.
Don't go by the beauty of this place. It's freezing.
The film has been my most difficult film ever. I can't say any other experience has been able to match my filming process of My Name is Khan. We moved at least 250 locations in this film in those 120 days. Well, I think there was just a lot of travel on a daily basis. Every day we would travel 3 hours or 2 hours to go and achieve our location. Our first schedule, we were based in Los Angeles, but our main locations were in the Mojave Desert, which was like 2 hours and 3 hours away. Again in San Francisco, everything was in either Sacramento, it was 2 hours away. So a lot of the time we spent just traveling up and down. Then in Los Angeles, we lost flight at 4 p.m. every day. So we had to actually start our mornings at 4 and 5 in the morning, be there by at a certain time, cover what we had to. So it was always a struggle against time. San Francisco, we did better with light because we had light till 8:39.
Well, one fact was that we flew to LA thinking that it was going to be summer there and that LA was hot. And we turned out to be shooting in the middle of the night in -3 degrees with absolutely no inner layers on.
Very nice, very sunny. I'm mad.
They lied to me. They told me that it's going to be warm in California. I'm freezing.
So, I mean, I think that was one part of the film where we were utterly and completely shocked and unprepared for the weather.
So not doing anything for long, I'll freeze right here in front of me.
We fought all kinds of weather conditions, from the freezing cold in Los Angeles, to the heat in San Francisco, to the cloudy weather of San Francisco, then back to the heat in Mumbai, and then to the water, drudge and sludge and mud and everything that you could think of all over. Fought it, survived, and hopefully conquer.
I think planning took the whole year. I started the design the October of 2008, and that must have taken me about 3 weeks to do. And we constructed the wet set over about 20 days, and then we moved from there. The shoot took about 2 weeks.
The toughest was the big water set, the big flood set, the big hurricane setup, which was being talked about from the time we started this film, which was a year and a half ago.
Filling the water was the easiest job, really. Keeping that water hygienic was an issue. One was that the water kept filling up every day. We had to keep pumping out the water every single day because it was raining so hard.
The another biggest problem here is the rain and storm, and we are in the water. So when you put the camera, it's full of water comes in.
Luckily for us, we were in an open space. Luckily for us, everyone was very cooperative and decided to go into that water.
Very, very hot.
Super hot.
Fought all kinds of illnesses, all kinds of diseases, allergies, and just gave it their 150%.
Literally, we have to, all of us have to be in the water and shoot. We are all falling sick and we are all getting treatment.
The good thing was that it rained so hard, so regularly, that a lot of the water was changed almost regularly. But on the whole, I think it seemed more daunting before we started. I think once we were in it, it just kind of rolled.
The results will be as good as what we are expecting.
I very rarely would come across a team that had so much synergy, so much love, so much passion for each other, and so much love for the film. I feel so honored, I feel privileged. My direction team, my entire credit of the film goes to my hugely talented and efficient team. My direction team, my production designer Sharmishta Roy, the designer Shiraz and Manish, sound, everyone, the camera team, they've been just absolutely amazing. It's been 120 days of manic madness, and I think this film is really a product of everyone's love for the cinema that they want to make out of this film.
Really wonderful. He's taken a complex subject and kept it simple.
They come in wanting to watch Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan and Karan Johar and walk out thinking about Mandira and Rizwan.